Hey guys, good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to be reviewing a niche fragrance once again. This is going to be from House of Initio. This is my second perfume review. I'm getting a lot of hype lately, and a lot of people are asking me to review this house. So I decided to do sort of an initial impression or first review rather. I'll let you know what I want to share about this fragrance. This is called Initio Parfums, I think Side Effect. Okay, so this comes with very gorgeous little packaging, and thanks to Ali Bhai, my neighbor, who lent me his perfume. It was a blind buy for him, and I tested it with him, and I wore it few times. So let you know my initial thoughts. So before I do that, I actually was out the whole day almost. About 5 hours I was out. I went to the book fair we have in Bangladesh. If you do not know, February is month of our mother language day, and 21st February is that day. And we have throughout the whole month we have a book fair. And since our childhood, we used to go and save money just to buy one or two books. So nowadays the books are actually like out of fashion, sadly, but not many people read. But I still feel like going every year. Just the atmosphere is really beautiful. A lot of book stalls, really nice, cool weather. It was breezy, cloudy, a lot of people, and seeing a lot of books and stuff. So uh, it's really nice. So I just remember good old days from the childhood. So I was wearing, for that day, beautiful day it was, I was wearing Enigma perfume cologne, and this really did the trick. It's really ideal for the weather. It's kind of boozy, it's tobacco, it's kind of like a Coca-Cola sort of feel, and you really see the projection is very nice. After 4.5 hours, I think it was kind of like getting tame. I was not detecting it, people were, but I went with initial spray, like additional spray. I took this in the book fair with in my pocket. Parfum de Marly Ojan. This perfume, one spray on the arm somewhere here, it really was beautiful. So really nice experience, kind of like a nice layering. So let's see initial side effects. So it prices in the Bangladesh at this moment on these perfumes vary. Some of the fragrance would be under $300. Some of them would be under $200. This is under 200, I think, around $200 for full packaging. Really nice presentation of the sleeve. This is the first thing you're gonna get. Initio Parfums Preves or Prev. I don't know how you say that. This is 90 ml, made in Paris. Okay, it says made in France. Sorry, not Paris. And here is the box. Really nice quality box. Very like, I would say very premium box. Very premium box. Under there you get all your detailing. This box reminds me sort of like Rasasi Layu Plum line, but this is a little bit more premium. Inside, nice little velvety cushioning. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can. So anyway, there is, and there's the booklet, and then there's the podium for the bottle, and really nice, sort of soft, really nice quality materials they used. Okay, I took out the bottle purposely because I'm scared for this kind of presentation. Do not open these right above the floor. Always open these above the carpet or the bed. And this bottle is really nice, simplistic, kind of like a purple bead color, and the center has this beautiful, gorgeous golden, I don't know what is it called, like a tag or metal plate up there. It's really nice, like Tom Ford, their name engraved of the house, and golden reflective. Under there's the sticker. So the caps, I think, are okay. You can pick it up, and the bottle is quite heavy. Atomizer looks like that if you're scared for fakes, and it's very heavy cap. So let's spray this on the right hand and talk about this. Okay, let's just go one spray, and this one will say Initio on the sprayer. Very nice detailing. So this perfume, as you know, like Oud for Greatness was one fragrance I did not favor all that well. As I said, it was nice, but not as nice as it gets hyped. Like not really hype worthy. But on its own, it's a good fragrance that remind me of kind of Baccarat Rouge as well as Oud Satin Mood, but with its own touch, sort of like a saffrony touch there somewhere. So I did not really feel that was worthy of $300. This one is under 200. USB is selling this. I think you can find it at UK Shopping from BD, but there's no sample available, so you really have to do blind buying. So I'm let you know my thoughts if you should be looking at this. This is very oriental kind of perfume. This is actually something I really like over Oud for Greatness, and I think Steven from Red Lessons channel, my good brother, he said this is the best from this house. So I just tried the two so far. I have to really try some of the other ones before I make up my mind. This one I really like, upon initial spray. It has notes like rum, tobacco, vanilla, and I think what's the other one? There's one more note. I really forgot about that. Something I forgot totally, that other note. There are like four notes on this. Should have remembered four notes. So never mind. I'll let you know. This is actually very sweet opening and it's very boozy opening. Moment you spray it, my nose is sort of like semi-blocked, so I can detect with one nose only, one nostril only. So what I smell like yesterday and I today, I think it felt like kind of like a very sweet, boozy sort of opening with very very sweet rum, and it kind of reminded me of the rum present in Bulgari Man in Black. Minus there's no leather in this, there's no pepper in this, which is existent in this one. This has tuberose as well. This one doesn't have the tuberose. So just take the rum out of that and little bit of Bentley for Men, not the intense, but the mainly for Men. It has a little bit more like a boozy sort of a whiskey. I don't know rum what it is, but something of this element is in this. So if you like boozy opening, there's a boozy opening, but it starts going a little bit sweeter, like a candied sweetness, and for half an hour I couldn't, when I tried it for the first time, I couldn't tell what I'm smelling, but it smelled familiar. After about 1 hour or so, around 1 hour mark, the dry down reached, then I realized I know this perfume's DNA. And I will tell you two things. I was happy, I was happy because I like the smell, no doubt about it. Definitely better than Oud for Greatness to my nose, but it's not unique. This was released of 2016, and it smells similar to something which is from another niche house, which was released in 2012. That fragrance would be Parfum de Marly Harrod. Okay, if you like Harrod, if you like Carlisle, if you like that tobacco, if you like the candied tobacco sweetness, this Carlisle Orjan sort of like a reminiscent of this one, or this reminiscent of these. So it's almost right now still that sweetness of the booze is still persisting, but another fragrance is Zara's Rich Warm and Addictive, which I have somewhere in the cupboard. I forgot to bring it. So if you know those fragrances, this is very similar to that, but definitely this is better than Zara. Let me show you what I mean. I have to bring it. Yeah, sorry about that. I actually wanted to show you what I meant by Zara's one. This is the first one. I don't know then how the new formulation is. Zara's Rich Warm and Addictive, this bottle. This one has the same vibe as Harrod, but it's a lot more coconutty, a lot more tonka bean. This is also like a sweet, really sweet and loud, kind of a very sweet, dark winter fragrance. Okay, so this and Harrod have some elements in common, but I wouldn't say they're the same exactly. So if you love these fragrances, I mean, this one will come off as very familiar. And just comparing with the top of the line, like Harrod, if you mix some boozy notes with this as a top note, and you have some lesser sweet tobacco candied feel from Harrod, this is what you get from this. So you get 125 ml with in Bangladesh, I would say prices are around $150. This is gonna be around $200. This is 90 ml, this is 125 ml. So it's already like sort of like comparison wise, this is more value. But I'm not trying to put it down. Initio is very nice. It is long lasting, but from my skin it doesn't really jump out. If it's cold weather, I think this is gonna project for nicely for 1.5 hours or 2 hours. After that, it's close to the skin, but it lasts about 7 to 8 hours on my skin. So longevity is good. Projection is, I cannot complain. If you go like 4 or 5 sprays, to project really nicely. So Initio has that strength of potency, but so is Harrod. Harrod is like long lasting, and you can use it much more longer. And I think bottle presentation wise, Harrod looks a little bit more premium, just because it has a metallic sort of a feel, but actually it's a glass. But keeping the comparisons aside, this fragrance, a little bit of disappointment because it's not totally unique. That from a niche company, sometimes when you have so much hype and then you suddenly see it's similar to something else, like Parfum de Marly has Kalan or Kelan. That one smells like Baccarat Rouge, right? And when you see a niche house, you are paying kind of premium money. You want to have something unique. Nowadays, I think that's my criteria. If something smells familiar and it's costing a lot of money, I would tell you to go for more affordable version. Even I said from Steven's perfume, I think there was a fragrance, I forgot the name, that was smells similar to Ultra Male, and I told you even one that smelled like red tobacco. I said opt for those instead of the Stevens one, because those fragrances are more budget friendly and the similar sort of a vibe. So this one, I mean, if you're a fan of niche houses, it's a really nice presentation for the box and bottle, really nice. Price is a little bit on the higher side, but another thing is they can easily make this 100 ml. Why do they make it 90 ml? I do not know. A little bit 10 ml, tell me a little bit more juice. It would be such nice gesture. But overall, I will deduct 2 points from this, and I'll give it 8 out of 10 because of lack of the originality. It's nice perfume. I really like it. It's my kind of fragrance, and it's sweet. It's almost like coconutty tonka bean on the dry down. You really like it. I really like this way over oud for greatness, but both of them lack the originality. So 8 out of 10 for this fragrance. Side effect, nice one, Ali Bhai. And I think you can enjoy this in the cold weather, night time. Today it was a nice weather, cloudy, overcast condition with a cup of hot chocolate or cappuccino or mochaccino. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. And I think I'll just do the one review today. I'll see you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.